We got the Chun-Li versus Adon match. Now Adon, this player here, he has close to 15,000 points. So this guy, 14,756. So this guy knows how to play as Adon. Now in this matchup, you're going to see me neutral jump a lot. Neutral jump, heavy kick. You're going to see me do that because when you want to do that because your opponent, when they do Jaguar toots, you can punish them, as you saw right there. This is one of the matchups where this and the Vega matchup come to mind, where you're going to be jumping a lot. Typically, I feel neutral jump is the way to go. Neutral jump, heavy kick, because of the range on that move. But depending on whatever your situation is, you know, you might have to go forward jump or do a different move besides heavy kick. But neutral jump, heavy kick, I think, is the best way to punish missed Jaguar toots. But since this matchup is in the air, don't get the idea that you can just jump around like an idiot and do random shit. You can't play like a jackass because your opponent will make you pay. And you can see, he's in the air a lot right here. My timing is off, I'm having difficulty doing things. See, he's in the air again. This matchup is, you're going to be jumping around a lot. I finally get him with the Ultra, but not before he does massive damage to me. Before I go any further, he taunts. Yes, he taunts. Now, I don't have beef with taunts. I taunt people on a regular basis. I just don't have beef with it. I just think it's part of the game. I just think it's nothing personal. It's just there. Do I do that to piss people off? Not really. Well, I shouldn't say not really. I think if you can get in someone's head, that helps. That can help you. But generally taunting, like if someone does it to me, do I want to beat them that much more? Sure, because they're trying to get under my skin. Even though it doesn't work, you do want to beat them that much harder. But I generally don't care if someone taunts or not. Now, usually when someone taunts me, I will taunt them back. I think I do in the next round. I don't remember. But I was just curious to know what you guys think of taunts. I just don't think they're a big deal, and I just don't know why people get bent out of shape about it. It's just, I mean, if you do get angry about it, then your opponent has succeeded in what they're trying to do. And yeah, as I said, you know, I'll taunt from time to time to see, sometimes just for fun, sometimes just for my opponent, just, you know, piss off my opponent. But I was just curious to hear what you guys feel about that. So back to the matchup. I just hit Adon with the Ultra, and he taunted. I'm extremely low on health. Now, he finishes me with the Jaguar kick. Okay. Adon, my opponent picked Ultra number 2, which is Jaguar Avalanche. Now, that one is the anti-air Ultra. And as I just said, yes, you're going to be in the air in this match. You're going to be jumping a lot. But like I said, that doesn't mean you can do stupid shit. You have to jump intelligently. You have to jump effectively. When you jump, there needs to be a reason for why you jump. You can't just jump for the sake of jumping. For a few reasons. One, you can't block when you're in the air. Okay? You're vulnerable to any attack. And two, if your opponent has an anti-air Ultra. And three, if you're just, you know, getting predictable with your jump-ins and your patterns, just, you know, stop being an idiot. Use your head, guys. Really use your head. This matchup, it's an interesting matchup, yes, because you're jumping a lot. But I think a lot of people overthink this matchup, and make it harder on themselves by either staying grounded too much or jumping in the air too much. You need to find a mixture of the two. Jump in the air when you think your opponent is going to do a jaguar tooth, and stay grounded if your opponent does a jaguar kick. Actually, no, I take that back. You can attack your opponent in the air when he does a jaguar kick. Don't get me wrong. But my point is, you don't want to become predictable with your jumping attacks. Your ground game can work pretty well in this matchup too, because as your opponent is jumping a lot, your ground attacks will take them by surprise. So find a mixture of airborne and ground attacks. Don't become predictable. You can see I knocked him down by staying low. And there's a good example of picking the right time to jump. So that's a matchup right there against Adon. You're going to be jumping a lot. I typically use neutral jump heavy kick. But don't be afraid to jump forward or backwards depending on the situation. You got to be smart about it. Don't be stupid with your jumps. And by that I mean, when your opponent has an ultra, don't do safer jumps, do some safe jumps. And by that I mean, when you jump, try to do it so you can attack where his ultra can't get you. Because Adon, I don't think he has that many anti-airs other than his ultra. I'm not completely sure about that, but I do know that his ultra is a great anti-air, and you're going to eat it if you jump like a moron. Use your ground game when applicable. If you can knock him down, that's great. His wake up options aren't that good. So if you can knock him down, you can pretty much take control of the match. But this match is mainly played in the air. Be smart about your jumps, and neutral jump is your best friend in this matchup. So that's the Adon matchup. Hopefully I'll be able to continue the series and have more Adon matches, and as time goes on, I'll be able to give an even better understanding of this particular matchup. But, like I said, that's the Adon matchup. Hopefully you guys who have had any questions on it, or don't know how to play it, now know how to play it much better.